welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on a few different ways to increase your feminine energy. I feel like I feel like I started getting into this sort of content at the beginning of the pandemic, and I feel like it really made me realize all the blocks that I had in dating and all that. So I've been wanting to do this sort of content for a while now, and I just didn't really know where to start. But today I was in the mood, and so I was like, let me film this. Which this is actually the #1 way. Do things when you feel like it. Obviously that is not gonna work for everything, but for me, when I do things when I actually want to do them, it's just so much better. Like, I'm much happier doing what I have to do. Now this applies for everything. Now of course, if you have to go to work, you're gonna have to go to work. But for example, like cleaning, sometimes I just wake up on a Saturday morning and I just feel like cleaning, and so I will clean. So I just feel like life is a little better when I do things when I want to do them, but of course that doesn't work for everything. I just feel like in this world, we've been, I don't know, I feel like we suppressed our feminine energy quite a lot, and I feel like a lot of us are not even aware of it. I feel like not so long ago I was not even aware of it. So I wanted to share a few ways with you where I just feel a bit better when I do these things, and hopefully maybe you'll feel better too. So feminine energy is not about the way you look, it's more about the way you feel. So feminine energy is the being, and the masculine energy is the doing. Let's get started with the first one actually. So the first one is to slow down. Now when I say to slow down, I used to be, and I can be a bit of an anxious person. If I have to go somewhere, I feel like I'm always rushing, and I hate rushing because it makes me hot and I just do not like it. And so I started to take my time more. When I'm doing something, if I have to go somewhere, I will take my time and I'll get there when I get there. And the thing is, if you want to live in the feminine flow of life, you actually need to cultivate your masculine energy as well, because to take your time to get to somewhere, you also have to plan, which is more masculine energy. And so you have to be a bit more disciplined and kind of plan your day more to then be able not to be so stressed all the time. Do you get what I mean? When I realized that, I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. So I tend to procrastinate a lot. I tend to just be late for everything. But if I plan my time a bit more, if I use my masculine energy a bit more for useful things, you know, then I get to live a more peaceful life. So I try to stop stressing and rushing everywhere, and so I just have to plan a bit ahead and, you know, organize my time a little better. So I'm doing that. But also I've learned to slow down my movement. I feel like I used to walk really fast, like I had somewhere really important to go, and so now I just try to take my time a bit more when I move. Because if you really think about it, you know, in movies, like when they want to do like a sexy scene, it's always like slow-mo, and so walk a bit slower. I realize that I used to walk really fast. I still do, but sometimes I catch myself, I'm like, just slow down, you have nowhere to go. And so yeah, overall, slowing down your movements. And I also talk really fast. I should slow down. Just slow down your movements, but also just slow down in life. You know, not everything needs to be done in a rush, and you just need to maybe plan your time a bit better to then not be in a rush all the time. So like I said, we all need masculine and feminine energy because it will allow us to live a happier life. Okay, #2, I already kind of talked about this, but self-care. I take my sweet little time to relax every day. I do my skincare, I do my body care. I'm very good at taking care of myself. I've always been like that. My room could have been a mess, and I will take time to relax. For those of you who struggle to take care of yourself, if you are overworked, overstressed, take the time to just moisturize your body. So just take the time to, I don't know, do a little something for you every single day. Overall, I'm a better person when I take care of myself, which I always take care of myself anyways. Okay, now the other one, learn to love your body. Like, don't wait. I know that sounds silly, but just don't wait to lose weight to love yourself, or don't wait to, I don't know, get a boob job, or don't wait for things. Like, life is so short, and so just learn to love your body, and you will feel so much better once you start loving your body and like even when you get dressed, you know, don't wait to lose weight to wear a tight fitted dress. Just wear the dress right now. Like, nobody cares. Just enjoy life. So learn to love your body and, you know, take care of your body as well. When you start to really love your body and not see your flaws as, you know, the end of the world, like, people don't necessarily notice your flaws as much as you do. And so just learn to love your flaws, and not flaws, but just little things that maybe you don't necessarily love about yourself, and just, you know, wear the tight dress. Like, nobody cares. But learning to love your body is going to be such a huge change in just your overall mood. And also, I feel like when you feel better, you even look better. Start loving your body, because you only have one body. Okay, the next one is to enjoy the little things in life and just be a bit more playful. You know, life is super serious all the time, and so we don't need to take everything super seriously. Just learn to love the little things. So it could be just going somewhere to grab a coffee. It will make me feel really good, because feminine energy is all about, you know, enjoying like pleasures. And so just doing little things that you love and just enjoying the little things, it really doesn't need to be, you know, extravagant, but doing something every day that you love, or just doing something for you, will make you feel better and more feminine. And also, people can see when you are enjoying life and really enjoying your time. Like, let's say if you're somewhere, and this is not, you know, being in your feminine energy is not only to attract men, it's just to make you feel better as well. But when you are enjoying the moment with your friends, with your family, and let's say you're out, or just enjoying your food, you know, people can see that, and people are going to be drawn to that, because, you know, they want to be friends with you, they want to date you. It's just more pleasant to be around somebody who enjoys life. And so by enjoying the little things in life, you know, you will be more in your feminine energy. Next one is, this is actually a very important one, is to find your passion and get creative. So I feel like in this world, you know, like I said, I feel like feminine energy has been suppressed so much. Feel like, you know, now women are working, and, you know, obviously that's great. And, you know, we're doing so many things, but I feel like we forgot to have passions and hobbies. I feel like women back in the day, you know, they had passions, they had hobbies because they were at home quite a lot. Now, I'm not saying that we should all go back at home, but finding your passion, just having something you're passionate about, something creative. Now, I know, like, it's very popular to have a full-time job and then also have a business on the side, but not everything you do, you know, needs to be like a hustle. Hustling means just like always chasing something, and, you know, the feminine doesn't chase, it attracts. And so obviously, you have a business on the side. Like, you don't always need to be doing something that will make you money. You can just do something creative that will be fun for you, you know, a bit of an escape, and something that you are passionate about, that you like to talk about, that you like to do. And so for me, I always have a new passion. I feel like if somebody asks me like, oh, like, how would you describe yourself, I always say passionate, because I feel like I'm a passionate person. I'm an Aries, and so I feel like I'm passionate about many different things. I feel like I always have like a new little passion. I'm not a pro at anything, and when I was younger, you know, I don't sing, I don't play any instruments. I was like, but I've never felt like I didn't have a passion. But anyways, but I don't have like a specific hobby, but I'm passionate about many different things. So, you know, YouTube for a while was a hobby for me, but then it became my job, and when it became my job, I started hating it. Now, you know, it's a side thing, but I don't view it like that anymore. I do it for fun. I do it when I feel like it, and I do it when I want to. And so for me, that's why I'm passionate about it again, because I do it when I feel like it. So, you know, for me, YouTube, creating videos is something I like. You know, I love astrology. I'm passionate about astrology. Again, I'm not a pro in astrology, but whatever. I'm passionate about things that make me better myself. So recently I found out about like the Kibi body types, which this is something I'm passionate about researching right now, which I'll do a video on. I've been loving also researching and reading about the feminine archetypes, which again I will do a video on that. So I love finding little things like that and researching, and it could be just creating TikToks, you know, that is creative as well. So just find something that you like to do, something you're passionate about. Like I said, like, researching on the feminine archetypes, is it really a hobby? Probably not, but it's something that I'm passionate about right now, something I enjoy learning about. And so just find a passion. You know, one of my friends recently, like, she really found her passion. Her passion is plants. She's obsessed with plants now. And so, you know, that could be a passion. And so just find something you're passionate about. And like I said, it doesn't always have to be to make money. You can do something just for the fun of it. So this one was big for me, and this actually made me realize like all the blockage, like all the blocks that I had in dating. So I used to have a very hard time receiving. So once I realized that and I changed it, it really changed my dating life and just my life a little bit. So I, for some reason, I think I might have figured out why, but I used to have a lot of trouble receiving. So not receiving compliments, I've always been pretty good at that. But some women really struggle to receive a compliment, not just from men, but just if, I don't know, have you ever given a compliment to a girl like, oh, I love your dress? She's like, oh my gosh, it's so old, it doesn't really look good on me, like I look fat in it. So if you do that when somebody gives you a compliment, just change that right now and just be like, oh, thank you for the compliment, that's really nice. So I never really struggled with that, but it was especially receiving effort from men. For some reason, I thought if they made less effort for me, they would like me more because I wouldn't be such a burden to them. But when I realized that men actually have to put in effort to value you, it just changed the whole perspective on dating. And so now I will let men do, like, put in effort to get me, because, and when I say I didn't want to make it too hard for them, I don't necessarily mean sexually. I mean just in picking me up. Like, I don't drive yet, I don't have a car, and so I always felt bad that men had to like come and pick me up for the date. I was like, they're not gonna want to date me as much. Like, if I drove, it would probably be easier for me today. No, but that's just not true. And so you have to value yourself and let them put in a bit of effort to get you, because you shouldn't just be available to everybody. And again, I don't mean just sexually, but I mean to go on dates, just to have access to your energy. Like, don't give that just like that, you know. Let them work to get you. And so once I've realized that I just wasn't letting men put in effort to get me, I was like, wow, I really messed up. And so it was that, and also it was to receive help. But men actually love to help you, and they love to give to you, because the feminine energy is supposed to receive and masculine is supposed to give, you know. It works like that in many different ways. And so if you really want to be in your feminine energy, be open to receive. That is probably, I should have put that one at first. This is actually what changed my life, okay? Now that I'm aware of that, it really, and again, it's still something I'm working on, but it really opened my eyes, and it really changed a lot of things for me. And so now, like, I'm a lot more open to, you know, guys doing things for me. Like, I love now when guys do things for me, it makes me like them more. I'm telling you, when you are open to receive, everybody will be trying to help you, and everybody will be, you know, trying to please you. And so yeah, when you're more in your feminine, I swear it will help your relationships so much more, because you'll be open to receive now. And so yeah, that really changed a lot of things for me now that I'm open to receive. And yeah, men actually love to please. And so yeah, always make sure to give a great smile and a thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, and now the last one is also very important. Now the last one, you will actually need a little bit of masculine energy to do so, but boundaries. Boundaries are extremely important, because if you don't have any boundaries, you will just be a doormat, and you will actually be frustrated. You won't be happy, so you won't be able to be in your feminine energy. And so boundaries are very important. Set boundaries. Now I have a couple boundaries when it comes to even just getting a date with me. Now I have a couple boundaries, but it makes my life so much easier, because I've been on dates where I should have said no from the start, because the date ended up being awful, and it wasted my time on the date. I wasted my energy, and even sometimes wasted money. And so you need to have boundaries, because it will just make your life easier. I want to have an easy life, and so I don't want to be stressed. I'm already crying so much. Yes, I'm emotional. I'm already crying so much when I get my period. I don't need to cry because of life, you know. And so I want an easy life. Okay, so let me repeat very quickly. So slow down your movements and just don't be in a rush so much to go everywhere. Self-care, very important. Learn to love your body. Enjoy the little things in life. Be a bit more playful. Find your passion and get creative. Let men do effort for you. Let men, you know, work a little bit to get you, and be open to receive and set boundaries. So could have been a TikTok. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, see what you think, and you know, a few different ways that you like to increase your feminine energy. Definitely let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon in a new one. Bye.